I'm joined by Payne with Wake County G.I.S. and Colleen Sharpe, who is also working with the City of Raleigh's G.I.S. office. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're here to talk about the new iMaps mapping service that's a collaborative effort between Wake County and the City of Raleigh. First, Colleen, can you tell residents that are not familiar with iMaps, what is iMaps and what is GIS?
GIS means Geographic Information Services. It's a fancy word sometimes for computerized mapping, to put it down into the most simple terms. iMaps is a one-stop shop, and it provides information from 10 different databases at the city and the county, and we bring them all together so people can click on a parcel and get all the information that they want. Who the person is that owns it, register of deeds information, crime information, permits, well and septic, lots of different information.
Now, let's talk about this unique partnership between Wake County and the City of Raleigh that obviously has been a success.
We think we're fairly unusual, and we're told by folks around the country that we are, and that the city and the county cooperate so closely. We've actually been doing pretty much a joint GIS system now for since 89, 90, so quite a history. We have shared application development, we have shared database development, we've shared advice. We typically take a project that's in both of our interests and figure out a way to divide it up and get it done and just keep the communication lines open.
What are some of the improvements that have been made to the site?
Well, one of the first ones that people will notice is a change to the navigation bar. We took multiple tools and we consolidated them into one vertical navigation bar that's much more like Google and other online mapping applications that people are familiar with. Another one that we came up with is the Save Layer List, and what that allows a user to do is to save a map the way they want it. So as a user, you can go in and customize a map view, and every time you go back to visit iMaps, it will be the same. So if you happen to like zoning and parcel information, you can save it, the map with the zoning information, and the next time you go in to use the application, it'll be there.
A couple other things. Folks expressed an interest in being able to do bigger plots, bigger maps printed. Version 1 could only do up to 11 by 17. In the new version, you can plot out a PDF or a JPEG up to 36 by 48 inches. In addition, we've added legends, which means you can display the key to your map layer and know what the colors or the symbology that are showing on the map actually mean. And finally, another addition was a drawing tool. So if a user is preparing for a meeting and wants to either label or circle an area, they can put a temporary graphic on the layer, such as a red circle or a red square and a little tag that has a label on it, and then print that out for whatever their meaning is.
Now, version 1 introduced the integration of Google Street View, but the second version added Pictometry Images. What are those?
Well, Pictometry images are oblique images which are taken at a 45-degree angle. So it allows us to see all four sides of buildings and structures. It's like a bird's eye view of Wake County and the City of Raleigh. So as you pan around your map and you want to look at your property a little more closely, you can look at it straight looking down at it, or you can look at it with a bird's eye and fly around it.
Okay. And what can residents anticipate with the next version of iMaps?
Well, we're going to continue to make improvements to this version based on the request of our users, but the most exciting thing that's coming up, and the next thing that's major change that's coming up, is a mobile version of iMaps. We're going to call it Mobile iMaps, and it will be available on all tablets and all smartphones. And so we're very excited that'll be available very soon.
Well, this sounds like a wonderful collaboration between Wake County and the City of Raleigh. Good luck to you in the future.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.